Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On hot7025fm.com.
Hey, it's Icarice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
Yo, what up? We in the building.
What's up now?
How you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm
You
good,
back?
bro. I'm back.
That's what happens when you get old. Your mind still think you're young.
I didn't go nowhere.
Yo, we want to let y'all know this show is sponsored by Revive Tea and Mocktail Lounge. We open Wednesday through Saturday at 5 p.m. serving premium tea, 0% wine and beer, elevated comfort foods, and more. Visit revivelounge.com to make reservations or check out the menu on revivelounge.com. We out here. Y'all come check it out. Slow down and get some mocktails or tea. What up? You been missing. We ain't seen you in a while. You got on all blue. Bloods jumped you?
They switched me.
So now we
I'm
got
back in the building, everybody. What's up, y'all?
They said, what up?
Gotta get this thing cracking. Welcome back, everybody. You are tuned into the Undrafted All-Stars Way Bigger Than Sports Show. I'm your host, I'm Big Suge, a.k.a. Sugar Dolce the Great, a.k.a. Just tell your friends about me with my bro host.
Q-Mecca, 2 texts up. You know, tragic gon' hold you down. My baseball sound. So, we got, what we talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
The roast of Kevin Hart.
It was controversial.
Very.
We're going to talk about the controversy, what some people felt, what you think, what I think. It's going to be an interesting talk. So, what did you think first? You said that you, what?
I see both sides of it. People need to understand it's a roast. It's no holds barred in a real roast. If you don't believe that, go back and watch Flavor Flav. I think he got the worst ever. Ever. For real. But, you know, people saying there was a lot of racist stuff in this, but that's part of a roast. But again, I see both sides of it. There was a lot of racism in there. Some people didn't even go at Kevin Hart. They went at other people on the panel.
Yes, sir.
And I think that if you sat up there, let alone a few people, you up there to get it as a comedian.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's like Netflix is a joke weekend. That was on Mother's Day. Most people probably seen it after the fact. I don't think they saw it live. Yeah, I'm thinking.
I didn't watch it live.
Me either. I just saw it on. I don't have Netflix. So I watched it on YouTube. Somebody can give me their account though I can check it out. But I watched it on YouTube. And I seen some of the stuff. Some of the stuff wasn't funny, and some of the stuff was funny. I think some of the things that people didn't think was funny was a lot of the racist stuff, the George Floyd thing. Some people, the others didn't think the Charlie Kirk thing was necessarily or funny, but hey, it was a balance. They went on Cheryl Underwood a lot, and they wouldn't even her roast.
They did go at her.
He wouldn't her a lot. It wouldn't even
I liked
her roast.
her. She was laughing at the jokes. She
was
giving
laughing at
them
the jokes.
japs and giving
Kevin
them
Hart
props.
was too.
So I think that you know what I think? I think that the black people, because a lot of the people that I listened to that podcast, they were like, "Oh, I didn't like that George Floyd joke," but they didn't say nothing about the Charlie Kirk joke. So I be thinking, a lot of times we be hypocritical.
We pick what we want to be mad.
Exactly, we pick and choose. We pick and choose what we want to be mad at and what we don't want to be mad at. I think that that's whack. I stand on freedom of speech. I believe people should be allowed to say whatever they feel, even if it's racist, even if it's whatever you want to call it. That way we know where
Just
they stand
in general,
at.
correct?
In general.
Yeah.
So comedians should have free reign to talk about whatever's going on in the time or whatever's on their mind that they think they could find the truth, because the best comedians tell the truth, and they help us find the funny and laugh at each other. In the meantime, that's the beauty of a comedian. I'm going to say something that y'all can relate to, that y'all know is true, but we're going to find the funny in it. Even if it's a dark thing, even if it's a so-called negative perspective. If you take that away from the comedians, then you're taking away, to me, an artist, which could be a comedian, a musician, a painter, a dancer, anything, a chef, anything that's creative. You got to have the free reign to be able to create freely without thinking, oh, people going to be mad at this, or not mad, because people got the right to be mad, but not the right to cancel it or say, oh, you can't say that, or you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't do that. Because then when you get that, it's a slippery slope. And we know when it's a slippery slope in society, which people get the worst end of the slippery slope stick? The brown people.
Of course.
So brown people, we got to be careful how we want to censor or ban or boycott certain things, because then when it happens, they're going to reverse it on us. They always reverse it on us, y'all. When Bill Clinton was running for president, they was like, be tougher on crime. And there was a lot of black people say, yeah, be tougher on crime. And then guess what happened?
Right.
Bunch of black people went to jail.
They tougher on crime. You didn't say to who, though.
So we got to understand the nuances of the balance of, I want a racist white person to be able to say, hey, I don't like black people, so that way I can know how to deal with you now.
Facts.
And you got the right to say that, because I might say something one day that y'all might not like. And we got to understand
I'm going to say something.
We got to understand that it's a double-edged sword. Once you start going away on one side, it's going to hurt on the other side. So I thought that it was funny. I thought that no lines was crossed to me. And the comedians, all the comedians that was up there, took it well. The comedians did their thing, and they didn't take nothing personal. And all of them got roasted. All of the comedians got roasted.
Let's give everybody that listen the definition of a comedy roast.
Yeah, go ahead and give
a form of insult comedy where guests of honor, such as a celebrity or friend, is good, naturally mocked by peers. While the jokes are harsh, embarrassing, and vulgar, the event serves as a tribute meant to honor the recipient, who is expected to take the jabs in good spirits. Keys to the roastee, the specific individual, the person that hosted it, right?
Right.
The specific individual being honored, my bad, that's Kevin.
That's Kevin.
And this one.
Yes.
The specific individual being honored and targeted by the jokes. The roast master, the host of the event, who delivers opening joke, roasts the audience, and introduces the guest speakers, which was Shane Gillis.
Right.
The dais, which is everybody on stage. The raised stage or platform where the host and the guest speakers sit while taking turns mocking the roastie and each other. I think people don't know about that part.
I think they think that it was only because it was Kevin Hart's roast.
It's supposed to be by
Kevin. It was only supposed to be only joking about Kevin Hart.
Right.
And I would argue, if you ever watched the roast before, like you said, Flavor Flav, Tom Brady had one 2 years ago. Kevin Hart was the host of that one, I think.
On Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
When they said something about Bill, Tom stood up. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
And it stopped.
Because he had a rule that certain people can't get talked about.
And then some people paid attention to the roast most of the jokes on the teleprompter.
Right.
And some of the guys, some of the girls were like, and they kept going because I'm not going to say that.
Exactly.
This is what they said. 17 white writers wrote the jokes for
everybody
this event,
from
right?
all of them.
Yeah.
Even Kevin Hart, even Cat Williams.
I think probably Cat probably wrote his own.
Well, okay.
I think some people probably interjected with
the
theirs.
comedians probably wrote their own or added.
I'm thinking they probably interviewed all of them.
Right. Because I know
and
Draymond
got some of the stuff off of them.
Yeah, I know Draymond and The Rock. I know they weren't comedians, so they probably went with the writers.
Yeah. And what's the girl name? Tiana
Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fine. Shout out to her being fine.
A couple of them aren't comedians, so she read off paper, right? And Draymond read out teleprompter. Even though the couple be there too, but they skipped some of those jokes.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, keep going. Then they go to another joke. Even Draymond was like, nah, go back to that.
Yeah, or he said go back. They said go back or keep going,
Yeah. So, like you said, thick skin is required. The roastie is expected to display grace and resilience, is why he laughed at some of those jokes that probably weren't funny.
Or that people thought was offensive.
Right. Proving that they're thick-skinned and capable of laughing themselves along with the audience.
And I think that that's important. I think that being able to laugh at your own people, because the thing with us is we laugh when Dave Chappelle talk about his wife, or if he was stuck in an Asian body. So imagine me being a black man with an Asian face and I look like this and I walk around like we laughed at that. And that's funny. So we got to be able to laugh at ourselves, y'all. That's our sensitivity, is we want to be offended by things. And
what's up, people? Everybody in the chat.
What up, y'all?
Hey, put y'all comments in the chat what y'all think about the roast so we can read them off, please. Thank you.
Right. Put those in the chat.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, say what you feel. But I think we got to take ourselves. I think the point of a roast is to realize that, first of all, don't take yourself that serious, especially if you a comedian, because you joke on other people, you joke on your family, you joke on your kids and all that. Kevin Hart joked on his daddy, his uncle, his daughters, his baby mama, his ex-wife. So we all got to be able to take those jokes. I think we too sensitive as a people, man. America, Dave Chappelle said years ago, America's been turned into a lot of BANs, and he was right, because we be sensitive about everything.
Did you let's talk about the Cheryl Underwood disrespect, I guess, if people want to go there. That's what
they called it,
yeah. A lot of comedians went at her. A lot of non-comedians went at her.
They went at her the most, I think. She got it the most.
She got it more than, she basically got
the most.
The second after Kevin Hart, who is the roastee. And all of hers were harsh. I mean, they brought up her dead husband.
They talked about her husband. Who a
lot of people did. And even Shane said, I talked to her the night before. She said it was cool.
Right.
She was laughing at the jokes too.
She was laughing.
So it's like, if the person that's taking the L's is laughing at it,
why y'all mad?
In a sense. You know
That's
what I'm
a good question.
I understand why.
I don't.
No, I understand why people are mad.
I don't. If she wasn't mad, why y'all mad?
I still understand why.
That's whack.
Not saying it's right, but I understand.
So we can't be mad. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just be thinking like, yo, we just want to find a reason to be angry. We should be more happy out there. The roast is a roast. It's comedy. We doing insults. We going low.
A lot of people don't understand what a roast is. They think it's just supposed to be about Kevin.
Yeah. I'm glad you gave the definition.
Like the Day-Eyes. The Day-Eyes are the people that's up on the stage. Now, some people said, well, they didn't go with Regina.
Because she told them.
She probably told them they don't.
She requested not to joke.
Right.
Yeah.
And she probably didn't want to be up there. And Kevin was like, no, she going to be up here. Just like Tiffany Haddish. I want you up here.
Right. And they respected that. They didn't go at her.
No.
They didn't go at none of them.
All right.
They went at the comedians, though. And Chelsea Handler got it just as much as almost as
she got
Cheryl.
it third.
Yeah, exactly. And it was always the same joke. It always pertaining to the same thing when they joked about her. It was either she was a whore or she loved black.
She slept with a bunch of black dudes.
And she took it, and then she had her chance to shoot, and she shot. And I like that. Okay, I just feel like, who mad? When I'd seen Tiffany Haddish, they tried to interview her after the show, and they was like, well, what do you think about the George Flo joke? And she's like, well, who was mad at it? The comedians that wasn't invited? And she walked off. She just dropped the mic on her.
Yeah.
And I felt where she was coming from. Like, y'all just want to be mad about something. Quit coming at me with these messy questions that you're trying to get me. And she dipped off. So I respect that. Dr. Umar Johnson was really, 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 really upset.
Let's talk about Dr. Umar.
I agree with Dr. Umar 85% of the time. And I didn't agree with Dr. Umar on this.
Can you get it, please?
It's long, but I watched the whole thing. I said, Dr. Umar, I don't agree with you on this.
Dr. Umar had a notebook.
A notebook.
And he wrote down
every joke.
I'm gonna give him a shout out because he mastered classes that with the art of dialogue. He mastered shout out to art. And being who he is, I can see his side of it. I can see his side of it. Again,
I understand it.
There's a roast. This is a roast. Cheryl's from the side up there, but Cheryl in line next.
Right.
And I think that's why she probably got the most.
She went off though. Hers was the funniest to me.
Hers probably the funniest to me.
Boom, boom. She was
outside of Cat.
Nah, I liked hers more than Cat.
Cat?
I think Cat was third to me. It was Cat. It was Kill Tony, who everybody hate, and then it was
Kill Tony.
No, it was Cheryl to me first. Kill Tony, then Cat, and then I like Draymond. You could tell he was nervous though, but he still got it off. The one that Kelsey Chandler, Draymond was real creative. He was like, I never have and never will sleep with Kelsey Chandler. I'm Draymond Green. I don't hit threes. I said, oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That's the one he said go back to.
Yeah, that was a good one. And it was dope. I said, that was a good one. But I think that the comedians did their thing. What was his boy name with the white suit on? Liam.
Yeah.
Liam did pretty good, too. I liked him. Who I didn't like, the worst to me was The Rock. The Rock was... he was all right.
I think he was tipsy.
He
I
was.
think he was really trying to holler at old girl.
He was drinking that, and he came there with a shirt off.
He was trying to holler at old girl.
The Rock.
We gonna get together later. He's like, man, that's my wife. And I know he wanted to say, well, when you was in Vegas, notice that didn't bring that up.
Tom Brady did, but it was light work.
Tom Brady said,
Tom Brady. Tom Brady went on first.
He not on the YouTube version.
Yeah, he said, I don't. As y'all know, I'm a busy man. He's like, I got to get back to my Vegas affairs. And then everybody, he's like, you notice I said Vegas affairs. And then he let it go. So he didn't dwell on it because, you know, his wife was right there. But his wife was a good sport, too.
They briefed her.
Of course, like, they gonna clown. They might talk about some things I've done in the past. Hopefully he got past that.
Man, check this out. I've been doing film off and on for 13 years. Everything has a script. Even
what they call reality.
Yeah, even reality show has a script. It might not be word for word, but there's hot words that you got to go across, that you got to bring up, and everybody that's in it, jump into it with their own dialogue.
Right.
Even that's a script. It may not be a full script, but it's a part of the script.
Yeah.
This was scripted.
Right.
They sat down. Netflix people sat down with all these people that this is gonna be the jokes.
Right.
Now, I'm pretty sure the ones that
they didn't want,
I'm sure they were worse jokes that they had to take out, before they did this roast.
Right.
And some were approved.
Right.
Some went by worse than other ones. And think about the ones they took out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you thought the ones that went off was because I think nothing was crossed the line. I think everything was in bounds. Because it's hard for me to think. When I think of comedians, I don't want to hear safe jokes. No, we want to hear the truth and find the comedy in it. We want to find the comedy in the truth. That's what makes the best comedians. Y'all heard Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor talked about how he was smoking crack and got caught on fire. That was real. We need real, y'all.
Even his roast was crazy.
Exactly.
Back then.
So I'm not with the black people who like, oh, they was talking about black women. Yeah, black women gotta get these jokes too. If we want equality, and we could talk about white women, black men, we gotta talk transgender people, y'all gotta get these jokes. Everybody say they want equality until equality come. Like, oh, don't joke on us. We oppressed. We all been oppressed. Now you finna get these jokes because these jokes is what make us all bring ourselves back down to earth. And realize that it ain't, don't take yourself that seriously. We gonna get these jokes. You got a crew, how we met. All we do is talk bad to each other.
Talk trash. But we all know it's love at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Now, some people might go overboard. And if you want to check that person. Somewhere else.
Some of y'all sensitive too in our crew. Y'all know who y'all are. We ain't gonna say our names.
We ain't gonna say y'all names.
But if you sensitive, Go do some push-ups like Suge said.
And you'll be strong.
And you'll be strong and be less sensitive, or you'll be strong. You're going to be less sensitive and strong, or strong and super sensitive. But yeah, so I think that, man, it was funny to me. And I liked Kill Tony. Y'all said Kill Tony was racist, but he got a bunch of racist jokes.
Let's go to Kill Tony. Tony Hinchcliffe is Kill Tony, everybody. Tony Hinchcliffe have the biggest comedy podcast on YouTube that got picked up by Netflix. Outside of Kevin Hart, and let's get Kevin Hart his props real quick, because some people are like, why is he gonna roast? Kevin Hart probably put his whole team on. He put his boys on first.
Yep.
His personal circle.
The plastic
and his
boys.
Business circle. Right. Everybody around Kevin Hart is rich. Every last person.
Which is a salute.
And I want people to think about this. Name 10 people that did that.
Yeah, it's very few. Most people don't care about themselves being rich. And then the people that they got work for them and never. Shout out to Dane for having that strategy. He said that a long time ago. He's like, yo, if me and my 10 homeboys all rich, so that way if I fall off, each one of my homeboys give me $1 million each. Boom, I'm back up.
Dave Chappelle put his boys on. Martin put his boys on. Girls too.
Right.
But probably since Kevin Hart started, he probably got the most impact of putting people on.
For sure.
More than anybody. Everybody in his personal circle and his business circle is rich. Or at least going that way.
Close, yeah.
He pulling people up. But of course we can sit here and say he sold his soul.
A lot of people said that. I don't know if I agree with that, but I understand it.
I'm going to agree with it, but I got my reasons why. But it's like, because when you in film, bro, like when you back to back to back like Will Smith and Jamie Foxx, you good, but are you that good to get every role?
That's facts. It's definitely what you saying.
Some movies are written for him.
Right.
His character.
Right.
He don't act. He just basically being himself. Let's be honest about that.
That's true. He ain't never really played like he ain't had no acting range. Like, I'm going to be a philosopher. He always a comedian. He always a funny dude. Yeah. In all the movies he been in. He a funny dude.
Like they say about Ice Cube. He's Ice Cube in all his movies.
Yeah. even over there, he's still Ice Cube, just Daddy Ice Cube. Stepdaddy Ice Cube. It's like old dog. I mean, who was Ice Cube in Boys? Doughboy as a daddy. Right. That's what already there. Yeah. Doughboy as a daddy. He ain't really die in Boys in the Hood.
Let's get back to Tony, because people are like, y'all missing Tony. No, we're going to get back to Kill Tony.
Oh, yeah, get back to Kill
Tony has put more comedians on than probably Kevin Hart. And people don't know that because they just heard what he said about this. But again,
he might not be on a lot of black people's algorithms. So
people didn't know who he was. Right. And I think that's probably why they're mad at him.
Yeah. And he got a lot of the jokes.
He is I'm pretty sure he had wrecked some of them jokes too. He is the roast master.
Yeah, he killed it.
He's been on several roasts that he's written. He probably hasn't been on the stage, but he's written a lot of jokes on people getting roasted. But he has a #1 comedy podcast on YouTube that Netflix even picked up because it was that good.
Right. And he killed it.
And he put a lot of black people on. A lot of black comics, a lot of black people he put on. And got them, they start. Some of them in movies, some of them in other stuff too, shows or whatever. But people don't know that about him because they what he said. Or what he said in the roast, rather.
Exactly. Or they don't, he's not on their algorithm of comedy, so you wouldn't know. Right. I learned about him, I think, on the Tom Brady one. Yeah. He was on the Tom Brady one. That's when I learned about him. But I still ain't really watched his shows, but I heard his shows was real funny and he do a good job. And like you said, he put on a lot of people. But his comedy style is talking about black people sometimes,
and that's his thing.
But if it's funny, we gotta laugh at ourselves.
Understand that they're jokes, everybody. Now, of course, we don't like some of them. Like, come on, Tony.
We ain't gonna like all the jokes about black
people. You pushing the knife too deep, Tony.
Or some people think he hiding racism behind joking. Yeah, that could be possible. I don't believe it is, like you said, because he put on a lot of black people. I think that's
why I see both sides.
If you truly racist, this is just what I think. You don't want to mess with the black people. You don't want to come on their roast. You don't want to deal with them. You don't want to put none of them up. You don't want to get none of them no money. If you truly racist, that's just me. Because if I really don't like somebody, I'm not trying to big you up, or I'm not trying to come to your house. I'm not trying to make jokes and kiki with you. That's just me.
Right.
And he was kikiing with Cheryl Underwood over there. They was kikiing.
Cat didn't want to come.
Right. And
I'm sure Netflix broke him off.
Oh, for sure. He said it. I think a lot of them told him, hey, we're here for the money, bro.
Right.
The money is good and we came.
And Regina like, I sit up here for the money, but hey, don't put me in nothing. Or I air it out.
And she stayed and they didn't.
Right.
And I wish somebody would have. But it's hard to really talk bad about Regina. The only thing you can say is what Kevin Hart said at the end. Kevin Hart at the end said, listen, all my black sisters, all my sisters up here. He's like, I'm not going to be a black man and take time on this platform to diss black women. He's like, but all my black sisters, ain't none of them got no man. They just at home in their big mansions eating Hot Pockets out the microwave. I said, see, he gave a little jab to them.
Right.
But he was the only one, and it wasn't nothing personal. It was just a joke about them not having a man. And Robert, why you ain't got no man? Regina, Tiffany, and who else was up there? Lizzo.
Virginia.
Cheryl, man, jumped off the bridge. One of them things was funny. Dude, old boy was like, look, Steph Curry's not here, but he carried Draymond here. He thought he carried Draymond here, and their logo is a bridge. Don't show that to Cheryl's husband.
Because he might jump off of it. Matter of fact, the Draymond joke about her, it was like Cheryl was so black, dark, they had to get Draymond.
Yeah, to
balance out.
That was funny. She died on that one too. She's like, that was Tony. I think that was Tony who said that. And it was funny. I thought Tony was funny, y'all. He killed it. And then he was in succession. Boom. Like, you could tell the comedians. Because Cheryl went up there, she boom, 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 just throwing them out.
She knew what she was going to do.
Exactly.
She went at Shane first.
Yeah, and often. She went at Shane first and often. And then so did Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea did. She went at Shane a lot, too. And, like again, y'all, they was giving – Shane went at Tony. He's like, yo, he looked like what they said. He had a face of the. He said, "Oh, was it a Chelsea?" He has a face of a molester, and he looked like the doll that they asked the kid, "Where did he touch you at?" I said,
yes.
They went at him too, and they called him. Oh, they called him a racist. They called him all those things. They said, "Yo, he the type of slave master that will have his slaves do music or be musicians or something." He played into it. Like, it wasn't. I thought that nobody crossed the line.
Everybody was briefed, y'all.
Yeah.
Trust.
We gonna get these jokes. And
you ain't see no surprise faces up there.
And they got paid a lot. You ain't see. Only one who wasn't laughing a lot at a lot of jokes was Regina, but that's because she didn't want no jokes at her. So
and she didn't really laugh.
She didn't laugh at a lot.
They showed the audience. George Wallace out there. I don't think he laughed.
I seen him laugh once or twice.
And that was on the Draymond.
Lamar, Lamar did a joke about Lamar Odom. He didn't laugh at that shit. It was dude. He's like, I don't want no problem with The Rock. He's like, I don't want no smoke. He said, I don't want no smoke with The Rock. He's like, because I see Lamar Odom out there, and he had smoke with The Rocks.
That almost took a life.
It was funny, though. I thought it was funny. He didn't laugh at it. I think you're supposed to laugh. If you can't laugh at yourself, then you need to look in the mirror and see why.
Lamar was briefed.
He was all of them was brief.
But he don't have to laugh.
But he don't have to laugh.
Yeah.
But it was funny though. It was true. It had some truth to it. That's what make it funny though. That's why I be trying to figure out why y'all be mad. The funniest jokes got truth to them.
I think
you find the comedy in the truth.
Again, it's a roast, but I think we as Americans have got very soft in
Super
certain
soft.
places. Now, of course, can we go to the racism side? Yeah, we can say that. Did y'all laugh at the Charlie Kirk joke? I did.
It was funny. The Carly joke, and it was.
But then, a lot of white people got mad about that.
I know.
So it's like.
So they
but you
sensitive
laughed
to it.
at a white
But you
person.
laughed at
Did
the
you
George
laugh
Floyd.
at it? Yes,
Exactly.
you laughed at it.
Exactly.
And this one chick said, I did.
Exactly.
Shut your ass up.
Exactly. That's my point. Hey, if the George Floyd joke wasn't funny to me.
No.
I wasn't mad that he did it. They just do it better. That's all.
I think his punchline him
didn't
line up.
Charlie Kirk joke was hilarious
that
though.
Was
it was Pete Davis said that one.
Yeah.
And they clowned on Pete too. They told Pete get a lot of black. Pete get a lot of
Pete done smash some baddies.
Pete did smash baddies. And I be looking at him like, how he get the baddies? He look like a nerd. Look like he
what Rock said, he like the white boy trying to be a black boy in a white face.
Exactly. That's
he do though.
That's what he look like. I don't know how you get the baddies.
He does.
He must got that. He must got the inner glow, like Bruce Leroy.
Cheryl said she'll smash him. She just want to see.
Yeah, Cheryl said Cheryl did a great job. Shout out to Cheryl for killing. She killed
and
it.
Taking the L's.
And, taking the L's with grace, and then going up there killing. That's how you supposed to do if you're a comedian. To me. And I think everybody did their job.
But notice Cat Williams left.
He didn't want to get roasted.
He didn't want to stay around.
There's a lot of people that went up Tiana Taylor left too. She was in the back
Did
or
she
in the
leave?
audience. Yeah, she didn't come back.
Or
We
did
ain't
she
see her
just
no
go
more.
back to the audience?
We ain't see her no more. They ain't paying a camera on her.
Yeah.
Venus and Serena, we didn't see them until they came out and joked.
Yep.
The Rock, we didn't see him. Well, he came out and then he got joked on by Kev.
But nobody else
was
messed with
missing?
him.
So Cat. So it was a couple of them that didn't want to get roasted, so they stayed in the back. Because, like you said, if you up on the podium where everybody's sitting at, you got your free game, with the exception of a couple. Tiffany Haddish and Regina Hall. And whoever was over there with
I
Tiffany
think
Haddish.
his boys were up there too. They was off limits, of course. They don't know nothing about him though.
Oh, damn, yeah.
I think they say on a longer version that they didn't show.
Oh.
They were up there.
Oh, they clowned?
But they took them off in the Netflix special.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that. It was because it was too long anyway. Like if you
It
had
was
a longer
already
version,
very long.
Hey, 3 hours was crazy, y'all. I fell asleep watching it. But Kevin Hart went up there. He did his thing. He shot at The Rock mostly.
I think y'all people out there that's in their fence a little bit. I guess you got your reasons that you want to be, but understand what a roast is, and probably don't look at another one.
If you're gonna be sensitive, do some push-ups.
I mean, it was some funny parts. It was some parts like, Then it was parts that like, okay, I need to go watch that part again. Like I said, again, Draymond Green and I, like Dr. Umar said, you're not a comedian. You should have stood up and said something after a while. But it's like, you're getting briefed and you're getting paid, Draymond.
Right.
So it's like, you going to mess that money up? Because you know ain't nobody messing no money up.
Exactly.
And you know that. So it's like, if you're going to be in your feelings, let's not have you here right now.
Exactly.
And I'm sure they were briefed on that.
For sure.
And again, everything in the script. That's why the teleprompter had everything on it.
Right. They was told it's a roast. Like, you up here, you getting paid, and you got to take these jokes. And I don't like people who can't take a joke. I really don't. I think
some people can't take a. It's like this: when you get personal as hell, people take that to heart sometimes.
I know, but
especially when you're not briefed. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but I think that's what make it dope, especially if it's your peers up there. Like, only your peers or somebody got to know something about you to really go personal. Otherwise, we're going to say what we think about you. Like Kelsey, we don't know Kelsey is a hoe. We just know 50 Cent gave her that CDD. So now we just going to say all the black dudes did. That's just the way we going to do it. And I thought that she took it like in grace.
And I think it was a balance. They went at her, they went
I
at
agree.
Cheryl.
I don't think it was we just going to go only all black people.
The balance of Charlie Kirk with the
George Floyd
joke.
The balance of even
pay attention to that
the
part.
balance of even how they was calling Kill Tony a racist and a bigot. Even the white people was calling him a racist and a bigot.
Right.
So I didn't think that it was up there. I don't think that because Dr. Umar was like, it was a lynching, and I was like, no, I don't know. You going far, doctor. I love you, but you're going far.
Some people say you put the truth. You put the truth you really want to tell in a joke.
I think you should. That's what make it funny. You got to just find a way to make it funny.
People understand. Hold up. When a comedian does it in some because that's your job. That's your craft.
Right.
But when you do it and we're not comedians,
then I'm just telling the truth. But I try to put truth in my jokes.
But you put it in a joke. So it's like, that's when it get personal. I think people using that concept of everyday life,
right,
and putting it on as roast,
right, which is with comedians, where that's where the I guess the fine line.
Money over everything, y'all. Please understand that,
y'all. If y'all don't understand that, where y'all living at? Y'all think that if they gonna pay you millions of dollars to come take some jokes, you ain't gonna come. If they was to tell you, hey, come take some jokes, we gonna pay you $5 million. Y'all would be up there taking them jokes. You wouldn't be up there, oh, it's all faked outrage. They was a lynching. I was like, no, they taking jokes.
So ain't nobody in the chat got nothing to say about this, huh? Scare ass.
I ain't hear nobody. I only heard a couple people talking about they ain't like the dead people jokes. But I'm like, dead people got to get jokes too if we doing equality. Everybody got to get the jokes, y'all. If the living can get the jokes, the dead got to get the jokes. That's how I feel. I don't understand why we say, this is my problem. We say we want equality, but we really want special treatment. People who say they want equality be really trying to make people treat them special. And I think that's the problem in the world. No, if you want equality, we gonna talk about you. We come up in an era where if your shoes is raggedy or you had Listen, they called me Big Nose. And in school, when we clowning, oh, look at Big Nose ass Quinn, shut up. That's what we was doing. I'm going to go home and be sad because y'all call me Big Nose. As a matter of fact, my daddy called me Big Nose before I ever went to school so he could prepare me for it. Shout out to having daddies.
Let me get you straight before you
Exactly. Shout out to having daddies. Shout out to my daddy for being like, listen, son, the world ain't going to love you like we love you here. We going to clown you, talk about you, make your skin tough, so that you don't be a BAN in a world full of where people gonna say something about you, and it worked. Shout out to having a father. Fathers,
shout out to the fathers out there that's
hold your sons accountable
fathers.
and your daughters, and teach them that hey, the world is hard. It ain't gonna be a cakewalk. You can't prepare your child. You can't prepare the world for your child. You got to prepare your child for the world. And when you prepare your child for the world, jokes is coming.
Right.
So if you're sensitive about jokes coming, don't watch.
You think Shane was a good host? Because they picked him. I'm sure Kevin Hart didn't pick him.
He did good to me. Who would you thought would have been better? He did good to me. He had some jokes that are hit, and then he had some. I agree with you. I can't say I don't disagree with that, but the thing.
But I don't think Cat wanted to be in the building the whole time.
I don't think he did either.
I think it would have been a great host.
Yeah, he would have been better because he'd have been clown.
But he would have had to go at everybody else too. He probably I ain't got nothing against him. This the dude I'm talking about right here. And it's like, think about this, everybody. You can't say it's just about Kevin Hart. He only can be short so many times and be funny.
Short and rich, really, because even Shane said that.
You got all of that. It gonna be. You got 15 comedians come up. By the 8th one, okay, dude,
bored.
We know he's short.
Exactly. Okay, can you do exactly? So I agree with you. That's why it was like you said, a rose. Everybody up here get it. Said Regina, because shout out to Regina. Even though I didn't like her not wanting to get jokes, talk about her.
What are you gonna say about her?
There's really nothing you can say other than she ain't had no man.
Or she been in some cake movies, but she been in some after that too.
I mess with Regina. Regina, my girl. So shout out to you. I don't like that you're hypocritical because she went up there and talked about Kevin's mom, who was dead, and his daughter. And on the sleep.
His dad wasn't in his life and all of that.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, that's fair game. It's cool. You cool with that.
They said they went too far on Tom Brady roast. Someone always get mad. They signed up for it and they took the jokes in stride. Exactly.
That's facts.
Thank you, Miss Diller.
Thank you for being reasonable and honest about it, not sensitive. Like, oh, they should.
I need somebody in the chat that's in their feelings to post their opinion, please.
Post your feelings opinion, y'all, because I know a lot of y'all was mad on the internet. Y'all like to be mad on the internet. That's the problem.
Let me ask you this, though. The Dr. Umar part.
Yeah.
Do you believe some of the things that he said that was true?
No. I agree with Dr. Umar 85% of the time. I disagree with him.
The whole thing?
Vehemently, yeah. It seemed like he was being performative and extra. That's just me, though.
I mean, he kind of always is.
I mean, maybe.
But again, I can see both sides. It just depends on what your mindset is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can see people being pissed off about it. And I can see people being like, it's a roast, it's funny.
The people that was pissed off, y'all boring. Y'all are the people that get kicked out of the comedy show because y'all get sensitive.
Them are the people that sit in the back. No, that's in the front.
It's in the front.
Get talked about.
And then be mad.
They get mad when they get kicked out.
Yeah, stop it. Go laugh at yourself. I just think, Dr. Umar, you need to laugh at yourself. I understand you pro-black.
And I think that was his stance on it. Because he's like, I think I'm probably the representative most of anybody when he first started. And he kind of went in. He had the jokes written down. He had the jokes written down. The ones he wanted to talk about.
He was serious.
He went super in.
He seemed serious. He was really
because he was very animated on his thing. And again, I can see both sides, but I can see his side.
Dr. Umar.
But like he said, next time. He kept saying next time.
He said next time they do this again, Dr. Umar, if they do another black goat, which I don't think the other black goats will do it, like Tiger Woods, he wouldn't do it, or Michael Jordan. They ain't going to do it because they sensitive, like you might be a little bit. But if they do another roast, I want it to be a white goat. I don't know, a white goat, like Tom Cruise or somebody. I don't know.
So is Kevin Hart done? Why he getting the roast?
No, he ain't done.
So why he getting the roast?
Because they probably offered him, how much they gave Tom Brady? 25, 30 million?
I thought it was 40.
Whatever. They probably gave Kev the same much. 35 million just to come let people talk about you. And then you get a chance.
You get to handpick who you want.
And you seen his necklace? That boy necklace, Kevin Hart necklace was different than y'all rappers' necklaces.
I don't think that was his.
It was his.
I think
The Rock had one on too. They had matching necklaces.
that's what
and
I'm
his wife
saying.
had one.
So I think like the company say, I want you to wear this.
Oh, that could be true.
That's what I'm saying.
But if the company told me to wear, I'm keeping it afterwards. It is mine.
Give me like
company.
3 more days.
Them diamonds was dancing on his neck.
It was blinging.
I said, boy, you got that. He went up there and said, hey, I'm richer than everybody in this. He's like, DJ, you had a lot of money too, but that AIDS medicine, because he said The Rock had AIDS. He said, y'all think The Rock on Ozempic? He's like, he got AIDS. That's what he said. He's like, but that AIDS medicine brought your money down. He's like, so I'm richer than everybody up here. That's what he said. That's what he said. I liked it. I said, I like it.
I remember that now. I think The Rock was drunk for real.
The Rock was drunk. He poured that. You see when he poured the toast, he poured this much tequila. I said, oh yeah, he out there.
That was his though, right?
He poured his Terramana, and then Kevin poured his on. I forgot what Kev's name is. I ain't never had it either.
What is it?
Boss said, you know Kev's name? I don't know it either. But
somebody in the chat, look up for me, please.
Kev's bottle was this. He was drinking too. His bottle was this big.
Right.
I mean, he was trying to get Chelsea. He thought he was trying to get Chelsea drunk so he could see what 50 Cent was saying.
It's called Gran Camino.
Gran Camino. I've had that before.
You had it?
Yeah, I don't like it that much.
Yeah, I'm not a big tequila person unless it's in the margarita.
Terramina was pretty cool. The thing we just went to.
Yep.
Lee's.
Mm-hmm. They had
tequila down.
Yeah, somebody said, yo, you told me you was faded.
Bruh. It didn't hit me till I got home.
Got home, was like, what?
I'm like, I'm glad I made it home. Oh my goodness!
But shout out to
Lee.
shout out to the roast. It was funny. I don't think Kill Tony is racist as y'all think he is, and Chelsea Handler really do like black dudes. So that was some funny. And Kevin Hart really short. And his daddy really left him.
He is really short. And his wife clearly really loved him because they had the camera ready for her.
And
please understand, it was a script, y'all.
And Lotto, no, not Lotto. What's her name? Lizzo. Lizzo's thighs probably really rubbed together. Because old boy said that. He's like, yo, it was Kevin Hart, as a matter of fact. So hey, y'all mad at jokes. Draymond really got carried by Steph.
Did he?
Yes. So all the jokes that was told.
That's
real.
my favorite player in the league.
Shane Gillis was like, Tiana Taylor walked by. He was like, golly.
Right.
Hey, she went on. He was like, listen, don't ever bring that whack bitch back up. He called her B.
He called her. I think he called Lizzo one too.
She was good looking. Huh?
He called Lizzo one too.
He did.
Yeah.
Lizzo looked good, though.
I think that's probably disrespect. That
Lizzo, you look
like
good.
The B word,
you look good.
But again.
Nah, it's a roast. We calling everybody B.
It's on the roast, but it's on a teleprompter. And you knew he was going to say that.
And you got to pay for him to say it to you. Hey,
thank you.
If y'all women know y'all.
Be mad at Lizzo. Be mad at Cheryl.
No, Lizzo did her thing too. And Lizzo, you look good.
I think she did, actually. I think she'll have her.
Shout out to the big girls that look good.
Cheryl going to be on there next. I think she's going to have her own special probably.
Who, Lizzo?
No.
Cheryl.
Underwood.
Oh, yeah. Cheryl killed it, though.
Yeah.
She killed it.
Because I think she's next in line. I think that's why she was up there.
I think she did the best.
But he get to pick who he want, and he picked Tony. He picked Kill Tony.
Because he funny.
Right.
He was funny, y'all.
He chose Jay
Except
Montgomery, who was
that
not.
George Floyd joke wasn't funny. But it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't because he talked about George Floyd. It just wasn't funny. It didn't land to me. But but that one battle after another was funny. And the vegetable, he said something about Lizzo's vegetables in her refrigerator shriveled up. That was funny too. Hey, he was funny. If you funny, you can get the racist jokes off. Even if you black and you getting the Asian jokes off. If they funny, I seen George Lopez get the Latin jokes off.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're funny, you get them off. You just got to make sure they funny.
Overall,
I give it. I don't think it was better than Tom Brady's to me.
It wasn't better than Tom
But
Brady.
it was good. What you give it? I give it I think Tom Brady's was a 9.5. I think Kev's was an 8.5.
I'm going to say 7.5.
Okay, 8.5, same thing. But I wasn't mad at it at all. I heard the black people mad. Y'all
cheaper. What you talking about?
If you got that many, then you still be good. You good. If you got 5 million or you got 7.5, 6.5 million,
I think a different host would have made it better.
You think so? You think Shane would have been?
I think he did okay. I think it would have been a different host. It would have been better.
A woman host?
It couldn't have been Tony.
What about the white girl that was at the Tom Brady one that was funny too? I forgot her name. She tall white. Nikki Glazer. Her name Nikki Glazer.
Yeah.
She was funny at the Tom Brady joint.
Tom Brady's was real good.
Yeah, Tom Brady's was good.
But he stood up and said, "Hey, we ain't doing no Bill jokes." And it was like, okay.
He did say that. Was it Bill or Robert Kraft?
Robert Kraft, my
It was
bad.
Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You right.
Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft, you got to get them jokes too, because they was gonna say something about that massage parlor.
That's all I ever gonna talk about.
But hey, it's real. You went to the if I'm old and rich, my wife died, I'm going to the massage parlor. And I'm gonna find the youngest lady in there. Hey, young lady.
Going back to the Cheryl Underwood thing, I think because they talked about her husband. And I think, of course she black, she dark skinned, all that stuff. I think no jokes probably got to people because they kept saying that.
Yeah.
And they kept saying about the dead husband part.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
And I think people put themselves in her shoes and I don't think that's a good idea.
And we did the colorism show, and the dark skinned women have trauma from that. So I do understand the dark skinned women, y'all trauma, but y'all got to take these jokes. And y'all winning. Since Buffy came in, these light skinned girls ain't getting no play. Shout out to the
with
chocolate
our
girls.
4C.
But I understand y'all trauma, and I understand why that would trigger y'all. But like Suge say, the definition of a roast is this, and you got to be prepared for it. And if you don't want to see that, just don't watch it. But don't complain about it and try to ban it. No, we need these roasts. You need to laugh at yourself, and you need to be laughed at. That's what keeps us all humble. You got to laugh at yourself just like you laugh at somebody else. Shout out to Kevin Hart for doing that. Shout out to Cheryl. Shout out to all
people saying why he deserves a roast is he done. Because it's like Tom Brady had his roast, he's done playing football. That's why he had a roast. Right? I mean, of course, you're doing other jobs, but your main job, you're done. So it's like, is he done being a comedian?
Oh, that might be. That's a good point.
He probably still gonna do movies.
He might do his thing. All the the
he might be
companies.
done doing a stand up.
Yeah, that might be true.
Yeah,
he need to be done because that last shit that wasn't funny.
And I think he kind of ran out of jokes. You talk about your family forever, and they're like, all right, bro.
And to get a point where what else can you say? Yeah.
Again, like if they just went at Kevin, it's like you can't be short for so many times.
Exactly, and kids was off. Kids was off. His kids was off limits.
Yeah.
And his wife really was off limits too. The Rock only gave her a couple shots, like, hey.
And they were just trying to, make fun of holler at her and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was really making fun of Kevin.
Right.
But his wife just happened to be in it. But so like you said, how many jokes can you make about being short? And they made a lot about it.
They made a lot about it. And then like somebody said they made a lot of jokes about Cheryl being dark and her husband, which is understandable. But like I said, she did that. She's in a day off. She's on the stage.
And she's a comedian.
And she's a comedian.
So
and she got paid. Back. She got her chance too. I'm like people think it should have been longer because I guess they were going at her so hard.
No, I feel that. But I think she just rapid fired it. She bum bum bum. I was like, yo, she
is rapid fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She was killing that. I liked it. I was like, oh, she killed.
She killed Shane.
She killed all of them. She thought, I liked it. She did a good job. I'm gonna go be right.
I think it was a different host would have been better.
You think so?
I think he did pretty good. He did. Okay.
You said Cat Williams would have been a good host. I agree with that.
But I don't think he wanted to be in the room that long with these people. You know
I agree. Otherwise, we'd been looking at him like, Cat, you said all this. Now you part of this.
Now you kicking it.
But he did say Netflix had their hand up Kev's.
Right. I'm the only one.
He said some still stuff. He still said stuff that he said. That's why I respect it. Right. I respect that. Like I
think he probably wrote his own though.
I think you did. I think you're right. I think he did. But I liked it because he still said he didn't get up there and be like, oh, recant on everything.
I'm the last mother y'all want to see. I like that.
Shout out to Cat. And I think they probably got an understanding now.
Let's go back to that. Do you think the beef is fully squashed?
I think that Cat is not a person that you could trust to not shoot. If Cam do something
for the live, for the show, for Netflix to give me my money, I'll hug it out with you.
Right. So that means
I'm still gonna drag you.
Right. I'm still gonna shoot at you when I got an opportunity when I'm not doing this. So
don't be surprised if Cat got a special on Netflix, y'all. Don't be surprised if Cheryl got one.
Cheryl, you need to do one. Cheryl, you killed that.
Don't be surprised.
But I think Cat's still gonna shoot at Kev. I just think that's what he like to do. Just like how we shoot at Love. we just gonna shoot at you forever.
Kevin Hart.
Exactly. Exactly, and all the sellout and all that. The sellout, the height, the gosh bagosh outfits, all that. But yeah, I think it was an 8.5.
I would say 7.5. And
Tom Brady was a 9.5.
Just because of Shane. I ain't know Shane nothing like that.
Shane had some good jokes, then he had something that didn't hit. He had something that was like.
A lot of people mad at him for the things he said. Some of the things that he said.
About Cheryl?
About Cheryl. But they weren't mad about Chelsea Handler jokes, though.
I know. That's
well,
how
she ain't black.
That's exactly. But that's how you know it's biasness right there. That's my thing. Black people, we got to be less sensitive and more strategic. That's what.
White people mad at.
White people mad at the Charlie Kirk. They was mad at the Charlie Kirk one, but it was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
And I wasn't mad. That's why I say, if it's funny, if you do it funny, then hey, be mad if you want to. But it was funny.
Which I agree. You can hide your jokes. I mean, your real hatred through jokes. You can do that. You can your real stance on something. You can hide it behind jokes.
And you got to make good jokes.
And I can see people's reasons of why they said, and especially Dr. Umar and a couple other people. I think Godfrey had something to say about it too. Marlon Wayans, a couple other people had something to say about it. Mm-hmm. That you can hide your true feelings behind jokes. And I think that's the reason jokes are jokes. Because you can't hide them. It's just a joke, bro. It's just a joke. But you really meant that. It's like they went at that girl husband a lot. And it's like, does it stick to you like that?
Right. I don't think so, because I don't even think they knew her husband. So that's why I just think it was just to joke on her. So I think it was back in the 90s when that happened. Yeah, it was a while ago.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't recent.
Well, exactly.
So they reached back that far to clown her.
And if it was more recent, she would have been probably less inclined to agree with it. So yeah, I agree with that. It ain't like Erica Kirk was there and he said the Charlie Kirk joke, even though she over here dancing and
they should have drug her. I think they should have drug her. You got more airtime than now he gone.
Exactly. Before we didn't know who he was. He said he liked his wife to be at home with the kids. All of a sudden he died. You took his job. That ain't never happened before. The CEO of the company don't die, and then the wife took the job.
Was it set up that way?
Exactly.
Was it
it's
set up that way?
Something fishy in the milk. But like one more again, y'all. I like to let y'all know that this show is sponsored by Revive Tea and Mocktail Lounge. Open Wednesday through Saturday. 5 p.m. is what time when they start serving the premium tea, 0% wine and beer, elevated comfort foods, and more. Visit revivelounge.com to make your reservations or check out the menu at Revive, REVIBE, sound like it spell like it sound, revivelounge.com.
Revivelounge.com, y'all, for the non-drinkers or even the drinkers. It's a good place to come kick it, come chill.
Get you a little cheesecake. I like the strawberry one.
Get you a little mocktail.
Get you a little tea, the hibiscus.
Hibiscus tea, the best one.
And if you smart, you can sneak you something in there and put it in the tea.
Right, bring a flask.
We gotta give a shout out to old men trying to run like they was in their 20s.
Stretch first.
What's your advice?
I know good one. I'm the one. I'm always saying stretch. And I ain't even stretch.
That's that ego. That's
right.
that brain. Your brain like, I'm talking, man.
I think the tequila had me going still.
And the tequila. I tried to do it. I tried it. My daddy raised me when he was about 40 and I was 20-something. And he pulled a muscle fast. He ain't stretch either. Hey, your mind be lying to you sometimes, y'all. Your body will tell you the truth. Your body is like them jokes. And your mind is like them sensitive people that don't like them jokes.
That's a good one.
So listen to your body and respect it.
Please. Respect your body or you be down.
For sure. Your body tell you the truth. Your mind don't age like your body do. That's what I mean. Your mind ages less at a lesser speed, lesser pace. Your body ages faster. Your mind be like, I still can do that. I did that like this.
Stupid stuff. Why you don't think about that?
Exactly.
Take care of yourself out there, people.
And all y'all ladies think y'all got Meg Thee Stallion knees in your middle ageness. You don't.
Right.
You don't. Keep your knees ready for what you need to do. And you know what you need to do.
Boy, you stupid. You better keep your man that way.
Exactly. You over there trying to twerk like Megan Thee Stallion, about to lose your man.
I'm going to give a shout out to Kevin Hart.
Shout out to Kevin Hart for taking them jokes.
He probably, like I said, he brought all these people up. He got everybody around him rich, and that's respect.
Shout out to
for that. A lot of people need to start doing that.
Yeah. Get the people around, help the people around you, uplift them, and that's how you really change the world, by giving opportunities to people around
his boys, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He made some of them go to acting class. He got one of his boys as a trainer. He got one as a chef. He got one as security.
That's how LeBron do it too.
And a couple other things that he put them on.
Yeah, you put your people on so they can make money, not so they can leech off you or need your money.
We done came to the end of this thing. Thank y'all for tuning into the Way Bigger Than Sports Show with Q-Mecca and Big Suge.
We in the building. Remember, don't be in your feelings when it's roast time. Roast back. You got to learn how to give jokes back. That's what I learned. I learned that early 90s.
Again, y'all, ReviveLounge.com. Wednesday through Saturday.
Yep, 5 p.m. Bring yourself in, or you bring a date, or bring a side chick. If you don't,
bring a family member. So y'all can get not
premium
drunk.
tea, and 0% wine and beer, elevated comfort foods, and more. ReviveLounge.com. Make a reservation or check out the menu at Revive. It's spelled like it sounds.
Have a great
Lounge.com.
Memorial Day weekend, everybody.
Peace. We'll see y'all Saturday. Talking about these playoffs.
Playoffs, do say. Have a good
out of
one.
Here.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J. Bruno Mars.
On Hot 702.5 FM.